Welcome back in, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully you can. Okay, we are back in the deep desert. Double check. We're good here. Good for 15 hours. We're gonna need these. $15 hours on these. So I got 1 day, 1 day. So I need fuel cells. Get out. Ship. No ship. Ice. None there. Here. Over here. And over this way. I'm on the hunt for spice. Drop ships like that one. If we can get the rate amplifiers. I need one rate amplifier. Looks like somebody's already mined it. Oh, not that side though. We did get that one though. I can't get it. Maybe if you had a second. Not looking like we're seeing anything. Unfortunately. No spicy spice, no shippy ships. And gliding down. Let's go ahead and get some power, because we're going to need power, because otherwise our base is going to be dead tonight. And we don't want that. Go make, I think, 100 of them. Is it going into storage? 3. You're 3. This should automatically go into 2. 1. 2 over here. Wow, I got a lot in there. To the assault. Take you in 2. And we drop you as all off. Birch 5. Did I set you? Oh, you're gonna go with you. You. Third. This one has 15 minutes, so we're going to put all of that there. That's 2 days worth of power now. Now instead of 15 over here. Now instead of 15 hours, it should be a day and something. 1 day, 9 hours. Day 19. That's an hour every single one of these. I need 4.5 days left. 4.5 days. I need some titanium too. Let's see, anybody running? Doesn't even look like anybody's awake. Sun rises in the west, apparently. Something's getting ready to blow. Something's getting ready to blow. Compactor, good. Oops, good. So we're just gonna wait. Get just a little bit of... Boop, boop, boop. Sorry about the feedback. Hello? Hello, is anybody here? Okay, audio is working. For some reason it was saying that my audio was not working. That needs to just go ahead and blow. Come on, blow. You can do it. Come on. Blow for me. They changed the setting to 0 on adapters. Now. Audio. Seems like it's low. Deep gatherer. You can gather more than 20 each time. That was 10. That was another 10. That was 8. Medium, looks like. There we go. I wonder. Oh, that's really north. That's probably a good 1,000 meters. That's in PvP. Let's just go west. Still no spicy space there. Or crashy ships. Crashy ships. Spicy space. Anything? Gotta keep going. Looking for spicy spice and shippy ships. See if we can get a location. How far away are we? Still a ways away. Correct it. And the other side of this dune, so it's over in this area. It's over here. This spicy field. Right there. You get one of those mediums to go off next to base. Oh, that was so nice. There's one set. Oh no! Our character's getting away. Maybe I shouldn't be using it for these tiny piles. That's one. That's two. That's one. Yeah. Hi, Franklin. Good morning. Good morning to you, Franklin. Sorry, but I took all your spicy spice. I hope you don't mind. we're flying. Oh, we're going with Franklin. Where's he heading? Where are you going, Franklin? Huh? Where are you going? Somebody else want to say hi to you? You looking for good morning, aren't you? Yeah, you want people to say good morning. Eat. Look at there. Another spacey space. Keep going. Gotta get this base. So I wish it was easier to pick up the spice. Look at there, more space and spice. Pick it up. Gotta keep getting it. Too much left there. 14 pieces? Yeah. Another 500 banked up. Ever since the update, I have loved the assault. Ship your ship. Must be the time to get on. Ship your ship and all the spice fields. 2,100. That's 3 more sets made. much about everything except for the salvage. Oh, there's our ray amplifiers. There they are. And there we go. Got all of this wonderful stuff. Now, I'm gonna come back over here. Start the melange. Right. There we go. Now this, make 3 please. Search, salt, you 2 in there. You still don't have any of that, that's okay. That. This one has that. You are gonna go there. You are now good for 6 days. You are now good for 5 days, almost 6 days. And you are now good for 5 days, 17 hours. We have, so we're Wednesday, so actually we're Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 4 days and some change. That means we are good on power now. That should be the lowest we have, is that. Double check. Yeah. Four days, 3 hours. And you probably need to burn some more fuel cell over here. Oh, probably. Okay, storage. We need this. Actually, this is on volume. This is on volume. Those are not good. Salt. I'll take you. Nope, not. You. Not you. You. Then we go to backpack. All those are gone. Now over here, all that stuff is gone. Over here, this is just that stuff. We got no more stravidium. That's good. That's still, I do not need on right now because I don't have any bodies in it. Oh, I do have a body. I don't have room to make the body. Spice is going. I got 15 minutes. I'll come back for that again. Because now time. Head back. Apparently I don't know how to not have power on me. We're just gonna, you know, get a little fuel cells. Make a little power. Down tonight. Get down tonight. That might be a little delirious, but that's okay, right? Yes, I am solo. Well, in this playthrough, I'm solo. I have a guild in another world that I play with, but in this one, I'm playing all as solo. Cool down. It does. So some things that you can mitigate that. Where I'm at right now, I built that base simply for spice. I built that to be able to get spice. If you're only interested in plasanium and stravidium, do it on the shield wall. There's more nodes on the shield wall than there are on any of the islands out there. So, build it there. But for spice, I mine the spice out there, then process spice out there, then I bring it back whenever I come back. Like right now, I'm going back to make a Mark 6 Cutteray. I'm gonna make a Buggy, all sorts of stuff in Paga, and then come back out to the deep desert with it. If you spend your time out in the desert doing stuff, it's gonna cut down on all of the travel time of back and forth and back and forth. And also boosters really help. And you can never pass up a ship when you're going to. Breaks up the flight. That. Come on, pop off. More ray amplifiers. It's up those. You definitely. That. Got me the Mala pistol. And a drill shot. About the same as I currently have. Get ready to go as well. Go back in. You. And we'll just fill up. There you go. And back we go. You probably didn't build so much my advanced subsidy at Anvil and going to be way too hard to make it, take it apart and rebuild close to the shield wall. So, depending on where you are at Anvil, you don't technically have to take it apart and go to the shield wall to get to the deep desert. If you're built over by Anvil, by actually Anvil, you can actually just hop east and get right outside of the world map just on the other side of Anvil. So it's not that you have to go over the shield wall to get to the deep desert. You can actually go there from Anvil. The only reason everyone builds over in the shield wall is due to the fact that it's aluminum, which aluminum is the heaviest thing. That's why everyone builds over there, is because it's the heaviest resource. So you get the least amount of it when you're mining it. Everything else you can get in vast quantities when you're mining, except for aluminum. But the shield wall I was talking about was the shield wall right in the deep desert that we just passed over top of to get out of it. That's the shield wall that I'm talking about for there. Now, if you want to go to Anvil, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to actually enter in through this way right here to get to Anvil. That's going to be the closest way to get to Anvil. Me and the shield wall, I'm going to enter in over here because that's really close to my base. If I had a Mark 6 ornithopter with a booster, I would show you. And the easiest way to figure out where it is, the closest to where your base is go from your map, go to the closest edge, exit. Your ornithopter is going to be sitting right where you should go in every time. So if you are continuously leaving, going to a spot, no, the shield wall, you have the shield wall in Hagabesa, but then you have the shield wall in the deep desert. But when we go back out of the deep desert, I'll show you what I mean. But you can exit from here anywhere you want to. That's exactly what you should be doing. But the shield wall that I was talking about was the shield wall in the deep desert. Which, let me get back to base and I'll pull up the map. You go to Dune Awakening Database, it shows you, you can see, I'll show you where I am, and the reasoning I chose that spot. Map. Okay, so in here, I chose this spot simply because of a medium, a medium, a medium, a medium, and a medium. I have all of these medium spice fields around me. The resources here really didn't matter that much, because if you go off of there, you go to resources, take them all off, and then you only turn on titanium and stravidium. There is a good amount, but there's not a ton. Now, if you really want titanium and stravidium, A is your shield wall. A starting out in a B. Look at how much titanium and stravidium are on this area. This whole area is Franklin free. You don't have to worry about Franklin in this area. So you could set and make a base right here, if there's a rock formation there. Build a base right there, get a buggy, and then drive out and gather all the resources here. Which just a heads up is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my third base right there, just big enough for a buggy. That's all I really care about. You guys all the way here. Everything out of here. Don't have those anywhere. Correct. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about continuously having people attack you. You don't have to worry about Franklin. You don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. All you have to do is just simply mine. You should have gone away. There, you're good. Okay. You did go away. You need to go away. You and you need to go away. And that, and then here, that in there. Salt, you're gonna take that. Here again. Yes, I know I need to build a storage room. Please don't remind me. It's all disorganized. Got one more on. Means I don't have storage for this one. Ballistic response planer here. Buggy. Mark 6. Cutteray. Now, do I have everything I need to build a Mark 5? Nope, I need duraluminum. Let's see what I need. Am I short on jasminium? Am I short on aluminum? What am I short on? So I am short on aluminum and jasminium now. What's that? Buggy mark 5. Now we're going to attach the 6. Put down. Smoking like a sieve here. Engine mark 5. It's there. Fix our wheels. Should be everything. I'm gonna probably need a new engine here pretty soon. But let's go this way. Now this is gonna give us even more resources, which I want to actually go. I have maxed out there, got it maxed out there. That one I'm not going to do because there's no point. I can't do a sandcrawler by myself. Run that one. Okay, from that way. Do we get it? No, we need aluminum. Need aluminum to make our aluminum. Let's just do this. Ooh, his base is almost completely gone now. The sub-thief is still there, which I think is BS. The sub-thief should be gone. If the foundation that was underneath of it is gone, it should be gone. You know, sub-thief is should no longer be there. There was a foundation underneath of it. I'm sorry, if you're gone from the game for a long time and you come back and you're not happy that somebody else destroyed your sub-thief and took your resources because your whole base was degrading, you had no shields, maybe you shouldn't have taken as much time off. Or it doesn't take that much to actually just come into your base, come into the game, and simply put power in and then log out. Yeah, it's a really good map. I enjoy it. I use it quite regularly. Maybe I'll have to make a command for that one. Well, the problem with the mediums or refinery, so you don't gain as many resources. I know, sad face, right? We all want more resources. Come on. Has to be on that very particular edge. Won't work otherwise. To fix one thing, to brick another thing. Funny thing is, they're fixing things that none of us has to fix. We like them. We call them features. Like the ability to destroy somebody's sub-thief by using NPCs. That took a lot of work. And I'm sorry, as I said, if you left the game and you have no power in your base, so your pentashields are down, It's fair game, man. Oh, look, the ground is finally showing up all the stuff. Hi. I almost missed you. Can't catch you, otherwise I would. And the poor quality still says on there, you know, that would be it's a little cosmetic thing, but it means a lot for people. I'm using a Mark 6 Cutteray. How am I supposed to get good quality if I'm using a Mark 6 Cutteray? You know, there is no better Cutteray than what I have. I'm using a Mark 6 Buggy Cutteray. There's none better. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Commands. Okay. See if Nightbot does it. Or if it's not going to do it. There we go. There's the website for you. Gotta watch out for the sniper right there. Ooh. Almost went out left there. This a one-way up, one-way down thing? I wonder why we always fly up here. Oh look, this guy's there too. It can't be it. I'm invincible to them. Why am I still trying to find aluminium? Why? My buggy is full. So, but I'm still trying to find it. Don't ask me why. Here's Beard's base. There's Rad's base. Looks so different without having their bases. There's Brad. Mine is right here. $25. So mine comes down over on this side and then covers over the top. And then you got Sugo over here. You got Stacy up there. You got Logo down there. Oh. Could actually move storage to right over there. Good. Put you in there. There. But Jed, what would I put back there? I don't know. Let's do aluminum. Because we don't have any water. Why do we not have any water? Because we don't have any filters. Yes. Seven. Okay. So I have 2, 3. You're gonna be 8. I don't really want you to do it. In from any out to 4. You're gonna be in from 4. So that means I'm left with 5 ores. They're gonna be 5. Here, standards, I need water. So I need water to make water. How's it you? How's it all water? 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of water for right now. There we go. These even take water, but no. Take one. Aluminium ingot. I'm making more. That's at least a good thing. I'm gonna dump it right into there. We don't even have to be here when it gets done. Thank you. There. Now you're at least gathering water. How are we doing over here? You guys have 12 days left? Is that correct? Yes, but I'm gonna need some more. I already tell you that much. Low grade, 2 fuel cells, and 1 silicone. Nice thing about a Buggy Mark 6 Cutteray, gain a lot of fuel cells very fast. $840, just from one. Really do need to focus on this base and get a little bit more things made. You know, maybe some more storages here. So I need to get aluminum. Harkonnen scum. Yep, I am a Harkonnen. I'm actually, this is funny because this is the only character I have ever made that was Harkonnen. Only one that I've ever made. Only character. This is the only one. Other than that, I'm always Atreides. I don't know why. But it is funny that you say that. Space residue. I can start making that, so that means I can start making the other ones too. But nope, I'm just gonna make that. That's gonna fill up these chests. That's gonna take 2 hours. Yeah, I've always played as Atreides. Like every single other one, I'm Atreides. I wanted to try as Harkonnen just to see the questline if it was any different. You know, it just seemed like it would be an interesting thing to me. Something is aggravating me. you here. Do that one there. That one there. You can go there. You can go there. There. That one there. Specials. Is it actually under roofs? Right. The other way up. There. There. Then I can put that one there. That. And for this, I need this one. Of course, there. Now this looks a lot bigger. And put you back in. Thought I had some in there. Did I use all of it? Apparently I did. Oh yeah. I didn't pills need to go away. Those need to go there. Why did I just jump up when I needed to be down there? Why? Namas, Mr. Jones. You know, just making duraluminum and aluminium. Apparently I don't have any water, but I need water. I do have stuff going for water. I got a body down. It takes a little bit of time. And of course I ran out of filters, so... Yeah, I got 40 minutes left on this one. Actually, you know what? Is that time I can actually... Where's it at? This one? Where's my scythe? There it is. And of course my suspension breaks as I'm flying out here. Isn't that typical? I'm still trying to figure out what that is. It sounds like something is breaking. But what? That's a good question. Oh, I have, right? No. Okay, there's a little bit more water. Plus it all water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I always gotta have water on me. All-seeing face. 42. No. I knew makeshifts. I got the stuff for makeshifts. The only problem is I don't really like makeshifts. So, Mr. Brad, you said you're getting off early today so we can do some deep desert PvP spice mining. What time you thinking you're going to be done today? Compact compactor, we need aluminum. There's some fused or aluminum. Where are you at? Full suspension. Beyond repair. Really? Then I'm not even going to have enough to make what I need. 4 hours. So you're thinking 1-ish is what I'm getting.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Spencers. Responsive. Have any other here? They're on the first floor. Passive, passive, passive. 11 a.m. Okay. Well, that is 4 hours. Okay. A little earlier than I was thinking, but you know. Planar, full suspension. There we go. I knew I had to have on somewhere.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Like Dune. risking it for the biscuit. That way, as the storm's coming through, I'm gathering more water.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Storm is in the sector. Now, let's see. So I got enough water to make another one. I'm just waiting on aluminium. See, it's going to gain more water. See? That's the whole goal. Make more steel. So they give you the standard filters, but again, I don't really want the standard filters. $16 minutes to make the rest of them. Oh yeah, I can make those. I don't really want to though. There's a nut jam. Thank you for coming. Please come again. And sit out here and watch it. Really? Nuts. I honestly not have one on me? Now the question, do I just take this one apart while I'm waiting to be able to make a bug? Or do I just come over here and make a Mark III with have the ability to make a buggy boot? Rattler, buggy engine, night rider. Nope, I need aluminum for that. What's the biggest storage I can make? It's Mark IV. So I can make a Mark III, which doesn't have much volume at all. Technically, I'd want that one. I can't be either on a 6, can I? Do the tread, but I can't do storage. That I need plasanium and I need melange. The next thing I technically want to make is this guy. Yeah, I just want to make this guy. Which I technically have the melange sitting over at the other base. Be able to make this one. The reason I want this one is because then I'm able to change all of the surplus of stuff that I have up here. Like, those can be turned into the amplified ones, the ones that we really need, with using these. So I'm no longer dependent on, like, I can do thermal rate amplifiers are made from the other amplifiers and these and some water. Like, all of this stuff is made from the other stuff and plus steel plates. So I want that, so that way in case I'm short like 1, like I was, I can just do it. Just do it. While we're waiting. One on my computer here. And grab this. Oh, spilling. Always a bad problem to have. You spill because you get too much. I actually have this guy here. And I have this guy here, just so I can do that. Make another fill. Now I'm short on water. But I have enough to make 3 of those, so now I just need a little bit more water. Question is, do I make myself thirsty? To make myself not thirsty? How's it all water? Because the more of those I can actually get going, the more water I produce faster, so... There. Now I'm making 3. I also have the body going. That's going to give me 45,000 water. That's that one. Those only last for 3 hours. See, now each one of them is going to be gathering water for me, so that's 6 of them gathering water. Next. You are not next. I need more. See, look at that. We're already building up water again. See, faster and faster. Another one. You still have 16 more to go, and you have 45 to go. How much longer we got left on this body? Probably like an hour. 23 minutes. Could always, since we're waiting, I got time going on there. I do not have. There. I think that's the best one I have. And then that first time I'm ever going to use an iodine pill because I remember. And before I go out, I'm going to go grab some coffee. I will be back in just 1 minute. That one, and where's my other button I need to press? And I'm back. Okay, now it is time. We have good enough on fuel cells. Good. Missed me. Right that area, right there. Got stuck underneath those mountains. I'm gonna be happy when they give the update that actually makes it so you can recover and salvage your vehicle that's actually stuck there. That'll be nice. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how they're gonna keep people from like coming out here to Shoal in a buggy, mining everything, hopping in an ornithopter from the south part where you're safe, flying back over to the base and then recovering. So they don't have to drive it all the way back or use a carry-all to bring it all the way back. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How are they going to combat people trying to use that system to in other words, cheat the game. Because you know people are going to try. They're going to try to do it. Now, here's one thing they could do. If you recover the vehicle, it loses everything inside. But what happens if you're legitimately stuck underneath the cliff, like I was, with a full load of aluminum? My entire buggy was full of aluminum. Anybody try to figure it out? Like, I'm seriously wondering, how are they going to combat people not gaming the system? And even if they do that, where all you got to do is just have an assault down there, load up the assault, fly back. Now you have all your stuff back there. Just only use like a Mark III storage. Or have people just have assaults. Like 2 assaults that just sit there and all they do is just gather the resources from you and drive all the way back. One thing I wish is that shoal would not cover up every single time. Yeah, the map. Oh, it didn't on this playthrough. Oh, that's nice. I want to go to there. Yeah, the player count has been very low. But they also made it so unless you were PvP, you couldn't play the game and do endgame. So everyone just got tired of not being able to do endgame. You know? Because you can only play so long before it's just like, okay, well, this is no fun anymore. I need something else to do that's more fun. So if they would have made it so that way people didn't have to do PvP to do endgame, it would have been a lot better. I'm just saying here, because that actually is 100% true. There we go, gained 200 points for eating that. That is true. It's fun for right now because we haven't been able to get the resources, but it's gonna hit that wall where it's like, okay, now we have too much, so what are we gonna do? So they need to add something in there that's not a PvP area, that's not a PvP thing, because I'm sorry, I don't really enjoy the PvP thing. It's just people sprint for endgame materials, they sprint for the best material, get it, so that way all they do is just kill everybody that tries to get to the same level as them. And that's just, it's not my idea of a fun time. So I'm not gonna do that. Right now they're just trying to get people back to playing so that way they can try to come up with a medium where it's not easy, but it's not like where it's driving everybody away. Three of them gave me over 11,000. Gotta love it. Medium and large spice long times or so awful, so they can force people to stay online and wait. Oh, see, the only problem is I usually just sit there and wait for... I do something else, or I just log out and wait. Like the harvester, I mean the spice refinery, I just, honestly, I sit there and, like, the time that I did it at your base where I had 8 sets to do. Yeah, that was 6 hours that it was going to take to do that. So I just started it, walked away. I went and did something else, got tired of it, doing that, then turned around. Went back over, checked it, grabbed a couple of them that were done, and then logged out. 2 o'clock in the morning, I logged back in. They were still working. Grabbed all the ones that were done, and said, okay, I'll come back in the morning. Which, thank you for putting those in the chest, by the way. So nice with a Mark IV suit and the iodine pill out here. No worries. That rock really made my buggy move like that. What you got? That rat meter is just going like... Rat sound is going like crazy. Heat 1, add 2. Ooh, we are so close. You said there's going to be one in here? Increase. None. Hi, Franklin. And I'm full. And and half on my radiation with a Mark IV. Gotta love iodine pills, and gotta love Mark VI Cutterays. Oh, the spawn of the fields? Yeah, I'm still not guaranteed that it's not, as you said, driven on how many players are actually in the deep desert. It is depending on how often they go off. Like, if there's 100 players in the deep desert, one will spawn every 15-20 seconds. If there's 5 players online, it'll be one every 30 minutes. And it can be anywhere between zone A through zone, I? No, that's not the farthest out. Where's... trying to figure out what the farthest out is. Is it I? H? Wherever the farthest zone out is. But like, I'm still not set that they don't have a system in there that it's dependent on how many people are online, is dependent on how it's dependent on how many people are online, is dependent on how many I is farthest zone. Okay, depending on how often they blow. Like, the less people that are on, the less blows happen. The more people that are on, the more blows that happen. And that's why I wish that you could see exactly how many people were in each one of the deep deserts. Because if you go to the Dune Awakening site and you look at server status, you can see all the servers. Like North America, we have 1,937 online. We have 113 servers, but it doesn't say how many of those people are in the deep desert. There's no way to find out who's in deep desert and who's not in deep desert without turning around and trying to calculate up how many are in each one of the sieges and then minus out from the server. Yeah. Just a lot of work, and that, yeah. Asia has barely any players on. They have 509. The biggest one is Europe. Europeans, you guys seem to really like this game. You have less availability than we do in North America, but you have more people online. You have over 5,000 people online right now. We have under 2,000 online in the US. Then again, it is prime time for everybody to be working for us. You guys are 6 hours ahead, so all your early starters are getting done now. Asians play at night. Asians, believe it or not, Asians only have a player cap of 21,000 on their servers, where Europe has a cap of 130,000. North America has a cap of 169.5 thousand. So I would be interested to find out if the Asian worlds are so full that they're just, the spice fields are just going like crazy or not. That would be something I would want to know. Like, if I join those, am I going to have more players online, so I'm going to have more spice fields go? Especially in China? Yeah, and again, I would be curious to find out if their spice fields are blowing a lot more often because they have their total player base. Like, they have more people online for their deep desert. And is it all deep desert for all servers, or is it just server for each deep desert? Like North America all shares one, Europe all shares one, or is it just by server? So like right now I'm on Griffin's Reach. Is this one only Griffin's Reach sietches that are in the deep desert? That's what I'm thinking, due to the fact that I built the base in the exact same place in two parts of the desert, in the same desert then. Before I do anything else, let's go up here. See what I can make. 29. And you're still making a couple. This body has to be getting close to being done. There. Buggy. I never used to like the sorting out by volume, but I have actually grown to love it for vehicles. Because not only can I do it where, like, I'm like this, where I'm, like, putting things away, but also when I'm going into the buggy or assault, and I want the heaviest things in there because that one has a bigger volume than mine, I can simply change that to volume, and now my heaviest thing goes in, and I can continuously go from heaviest to smallest in here to fill this up completely with volume. You know? That's alphabetical. And there's that. It's gotta be getting done here soon. 7 seconds. $45,000. That's my second one. That's done. Yeah, I can make 128. Here we're gonna make 100. That makes 123 and 128. That takes an hour. Yeah. Just a little while. Then again, I'm still making power. Maybe I should just continue this on over. I think you have to come over here on this side. Oh, up from there. There's another one. These are now at 20 days. This one has just under 7 hours. Need to be able to make 5. 3. Actually, I need 6, actually. I need to be able to do 6. I can do them with everything except for water. Thank you. And of course, now it's too light out, I'm not going to be able to get any water. I was going to go over here and grab more water, and then come back. So I had more water. Okay. And close you. What am I falling for? Want some cheap stuff. Salt. That. Up. Need right over here. I need 20 and 6. And why can I not think of it again? Shoot. And then 6 calibrated servos. I know it's way more than I need because I only need half of all of this, but it's okay. Think that much. Go to the DD. Forgot one thing. Well, technically, I forgot 2 things. 1, drink your drink. Make a Mark 6 assault. Yeah, that would be nice. Storage. I want this. So I need a bunch of iron. Salt is going to do iron, and I need 80. Don't want to use my aluminum. I do not. I will upgrade it eventually. I have no idea. Actually got offline, actually early. I was offline at 7. It was a little weird. I actually laid in bed and what? I tried to fall asleep, then fell asleep, and then woke up at midnight. Was up for a couple hours, and then fell back asleep, and then woke up at 3 again. Yeah. We go up to there. Follow. I haven't seen him online today, actually. He's still listed as offline. Titanium, another titanium, stravidium, stravidium. I do actually like this area. This one I'm not actually worrying about. My height. And it's just going to be made out of granite. Just can't. So, here and then. Come on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. If you know what I'm doing, good on you. That's what I was. Let's see. Come on. This here. Passage right? No, I don't want passage. I want. Technically, I want wall. That way. There. Now, need a little bit of power in my life. How much do I need? 87 in the circuit. Go back over to my box. Those are gonna hang out. It's fine. Can't really go much farther forward. Pretties. You're gonna move over to there. Then we need storage. And one more. Just in case I do some flying in, you need to drop something. There we go. So now I am ready for a buggy to come in. Carry y'all right over there. Look at this, I have so many ores around here. $288. Should get me through Monday. Papa. You know what? I'm going to do this. This way you can't get behind it if they change the whole whatchamacallit, the whole what's the word I'm looking for? NPCs not being able to destroy subjects. Now I have a sub base right inside there, so I can start staging things right there. So when I get ready to tear this down, all of the machinery and everything I can just bring over here, put into there, come back over, grab another load, bring it over there, and just hop right through the shield wall. I mean, hop right through the world map. A lot easier than trying to travel all 8,000 meters. Too close to be able to look for spice. Is there any drop ships? None. Never Dutch oven a smart woman. I almost lost a testicle doing that. Okay, Captain. Okay. Solid advice. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. I so wish that they had a cave that gave plasanium. No, spicy spice. No shippy ships. Spicy spice? Any spicy spice? Overshoot. Let's see. Never know, one of them might have blown. Not really having any luck. Sounds like I got one person sitting out in the deep desert talking. Up to Dips and Captain. Yeah. Not really gonna read those. None there. Okay, let's just go. I think Captain's a little bored. Stay in here? Yes. And you got air. You come with me. You fall. No, but build. There we go. Want to make sure my water is filled up here because the only thing I have is that passive water collection. That's it. Actually, I do have this. And there. No spicy spice. Now here's the question. Do I continue doing everything out here? Or do I move everything back to there and just have this as an outpost for an ornithopter and some storage? I think that's a question for another day, because this week is negative. Future weeks, potentially. Getting sore. Oh, I'm out of water. Should have grabbed water when I was there. Let's go back. But no, we won't. That's one thing. I wish there was some primrose in the deep desert. Sounds good. I remember, did I set up the alert command? Exclamation place alert. Let's see. Because technically I'm lurking on my own stream. Yes, I did. You gotta fix it though, because it's giving that slash, and I don't like that slash. It's Streambot. Now the question, do I take down the standard? I think I do. I know, right? Well, I sort of am lurking because I'm on my phone watching as well, just so I can see how it looks for you guys. You know? I know, I'm weird. But then again, I might always be lurking at you, Brad. What? So I want to change this one time. Just because my OCD. Well, outside the land plane. That now. No, it's just a little bit bigger. Give me just a little bit more room. I fit my own stuff in. Still through the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. I'm still through the dang wall. Maybe. Go like this. Ooh, one of them is, the other one's not. But hey, it's better than that. Better than it was, I'll tell you that much. Headset was falling off, I don't know why. Wait till I can get a buggy out here. So many resources to get. No, there. Now I have a little titanium as well. Vanadium over there. Titanium over here. probably should start heading back over to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go slowly. Any titanium or strontium I see, I'll stop and pick up. But other than that, we got to head out. Getting parched. I don't have any water with me. Salt, salt, salt. Let's go! And yes. Sliding. Still moving. Slowly. I always want to go left because that's how we get to our other bases. Whoa! Wrong button. Sorry, my phone decided to stop viewing the stream. So I was trying to get that and didn't realize I was passing my base. Nothing there. You need to come over here. You can drop that off. Salt there for no. Inventory, nothing. Salt, you and you. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? I need this one. That in there. This one's. This one's still going. I got 34 minutes left on it. That's okay. Here I have that. Let's do 7 plasanium. Don't have any water anymore. Ooh, I need 35. But Boom. Now I do. Okay, so now we got another base set up. We have this one's still going at 6 minutes left. We need to get more of these. We need to get the rest of these built. In order for that, I gotta have, what is it? I need duraluminum. I need, what is it? 23 more. I make 23 more. That's the question. One, because I need water. Still do technically have my blood extractors. Save. Need to drink. That's it. $700 takes almost all my water. It's okay. Come on here. Or that's the best one I have, right? It's 2. Okay, go get some blood. You know what's really good to have when you go to get blood? Something to put the blood in. Yep, it would be really good to have blood bags when you go to collect blood. I swear I had more blood bags. Did I not have more blood bags? There we go. So it's 15, 15, and 9. Put that one back. Maybe those should be down over where the water is, and I should move all the water in that one area. All water items into that area.
I get it by yourself. I see someone.
And here, you it up there. You dare, you don't dare. Wait, where are you? Where are you? You're always here. Interesting. When in a pinch, get some blood. Now I'll have every single one of my blood items going. Shoot. I didn't want to deposit all. I wanted to deposit a little bit, and then a little bit in the other one. Oh well. We'll get some more blood. Got a whole another set right here in this tower.
Weapon empty. Got your back. Got your back.
I don't want you out that window. Where'd you go? Fall from there. There you are. Watch your blood. Come on. Thing really bugged like that? Try to get blood and you can't even get blood. Hey, yeah, sniper. One of the 15. Okay, let's go back. The question. Both of them technically have to deal with blood, so both of them are priority. Oh, it's a corpse. And 9. There, those are both going now. So I have those. I have the I have the wind catchers. I have bodies. I have every way possible to gather them. Yeah. Strategizing. Why? I have it up here. Right here. Did I do the input to 3? Is that what's going on? I did. Input to 3. I want output to 3. It's a video. Look at this. Cobalt paste now takes 2 versus 3. 5 versus 3. This 1 and 1. This 6, 4. Which I don't even know how to make. This one is the biggest one though. This is the one that I really wanted here. Large. It's this. Make all 6. So there's that. Now this. Should we just make the 85? We're gonna make 85. It's gonna bring us out of water, but going to help us in the long run. Here, and we're gonna move you up. Even though I only have 13 left, I want these ones done first. That way I can start working on that. That's still. Instead of put me at, ooh, I'll go over. We'll go over limit if I do this. I have these on. That one's off. This one is on though. I don't need you on. Disable. You're on. I don't need you on. Disable. You're on. I don't need you on. Disable. That's 350. Those are 70 each. Nope, 45. So I got 90 from there. Where's all my power go? Kestel's 350. The 350 each. I'm gonna have to expand power here pretty soon. Ooh, 10 more. 9. Getting there. These don't take that long to make. But we are starting to get into the larger vehicles, larger components, larger everything. So this is when we need spicy spice. There we go. 2. Body. And deposit body. I have 2 of them going. Now this is what we gotta work on. We're gonna hold off on Deep Desert because we need to build these up. I don't even have to. Next week we're not even building that out in the Deep Desert. Now that we have one here, we do not need it out in the Deep Desert unless I put it in the closer section and I move death stills and all that kind of stuff over there. If I move everything over to the A zone. And I just have like a satellite base that just is big enough to fit an ornithopter in. And a couple of storages. Then I can go off there, mine spice, as long as I find spice, get crash ships, all that kind of stuff, then start flying them back to A, process them in A, and then bring them back to Haga from A. What do you guys think? Does that sound like the deal? This has 6 minutes left on it. This has 17 minutes left on it. That one maxed. Nope. This one? Yes. This one. Yes. This one. Yes. Oop, nope. Okay, so I got 3 left. And I need quite a bit for these 3. That one's really low. Wow. That one has 18 hours left before it goes down, and that means my power goes down. Each one of these takes a lot of power too. These are 75 power each, so one generator takes care of that. But now that I have the large one, now I can sit here, and it takes 2 and 1. Each one of these takes, how long? 20 seconds. Let's come over here. Let's do this. We're going to craft 1 and move up 15 seconds. So it takes 15 seconds to make these instead of 20, and it costs less. Yeah, we're done using this. I'm going to tear this thing down when I'm done. Turn it into like small walls here. Then I could do double storage. 4 of these over there. Okay. Keep on forgetting to do it. And there we go, that's 37 of them. That'll give me more that I can make in here. If I had more power. We have 57. But I need, not power, water. I need agua. Agua la fresca. No, maybe I should. I went from here. That. There, now I can just walk up here. Instead of having a dispenser. There, 3 days. Now, See, now, pretty full. And doesn't mess up with that wall. Although I would just continue on. Maybe I should. Try to destroy this, rebuild it over here, just take out those pieces, and put in decoration around it. So they go against the wall. Same with that, so it goes up, flattens, and then goes back up. Because it's only one spot? One that has to come out of it? Actually, it would take two, because I'd also need to remove this one and put a box around there as well. So it would take just a little bit more. Salt. Alphabetized. Unsorted again. I thought I switched these all to be alphabetical. That's just weird. It's a Freaky Friday. If I did, I'd probably end up building something to make this area all closed off right here. Into storage, and then I'd have to jump over to get to this. Got 3 days left on power. I'm using almost everything. I'm 173. Reserves are low of water. Storage I got plenty of. Production. Lights. Storage. Decoration. Doors. Projections. Taxes due. I got 0 due. This base. These done? If they are, I can turn them off. Nope, they're still working. And still working. Actually, extract water. There, now I have some water. This center, right? Centered. Driving me crazy for a second there. Yeah, I'm not really getting the best ones. Okay, going to here. R. Alphabetical. Here. So, highest tier is up here. It's 53. And then the house is the highest one. No, it's not. 69, 70. Iron Watch Special. 25 damage. That one's 83. That's aluminum. That's aluminum. What's so big about this one? 600. Oh, 600 rate of fire. Clip size 48. Clip size 48. Kitten is deciding that it wants to bump into my microphone over and over again. House burst shot does 69 damage. Right now I'm doing...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
140 and 104. What's my comp? Oh, I need to repair my compactor. Repair you now because I have the actual thing. That there. How long are you still going? 8 minutes. I got time left. Can you like hurry up? 8 minutes. Okay. Sandstorm music. Yep. 14. I need more silicone.
Sector weather
Make
alert.
silicone.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
I can take damage here. I'm right in the sandstorm. Just sitting outside, enjoying it. Yep, just enjoying the sandstorm. Here. Just enjoying the sandstorm. Don't really want that in case I start dying. Yeah, I can just get... I'm sitting here, no mic, nothing on, no UI on, and I die. Got some wrecked ships, got that. You need to come down here eventually and finish up this one. I got this place that I gotta go to, I got that one that I gotta go to. I'm not sure, I think that one is in Jeffrette. Eastern Cut. I think that one is the other one that we need. Because we still need 2 of them, and that's 1 and 2. That would finish off all those, and then we just have the slaver camp. So we got 1, 2, probably a few more up over here if I have to guess. We come down here and double check all of these. Well, then we also got to start the Pinnacle Station quest lines as well. I'm just trying to get this done. Okay, let's keep going. There's 14 days, this one has 3 days, so I'm going to give you up to 7. And you're at 6. I think that was the reason that I didn't have enough energy. Now, let's double check. 7 days, yep. Now I'm at 7 days. That means I'm good all the way till next week. I still do want to do something about power. Okay. There. $30, $34. That's what I was gonna. Besides what I'm doing right now, running around. don't think there was actually anything else I was going to do today. I wanted to try to get Buggy out there. But I can't make Buggy out there because I can't make Buggy. Because I'm short a few small things. Like even if I went with steel. If I went with the steel Buggy chassis. To do that, you know what? Do this. Do a Buggy chassis. Buggy hull. Buggy utility rear end. Buggy storage Mark 5. And then I need engine. So 50, 100, and then 148 duralumin. I need 148 of this. I can make 9. Because of water again. But once I get water, then I can turn around and I can make the rest of them and then turn around and move the Buggy out to there. I just got to take that Mark 6 Cutteray off, put the Mark 5 back on the one I got here, take the 6 out to the deep desert, and start mining out there. Yes. That is how this all works. What is this? Booster? Don't really need a booster. Don't need a rocket launcher. Don't need a booster. Need treads. These all should still be going, shouldn't they? Green, 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 green. You were the first one that I put something in. You still have 5 hours. I do need to get what's going. I now have 2. I need a lot more. These 5. Label you. You, I need water for time. Just coming up to water catching time. So if I come down. All of those out. You. There's a lot of one. Right over there. First place that I built an aluminum base. that. Scythe. Really not the perfect time, but who cares? Must go right to camp. Okay, there's that. Okay, so that one is not even filled up. Really poor time. Ship's coming down. Sling. Inventory. But I still got all of those to go. I got 10,000 already. There's the next one over here. Getting closer to prime time. Let's just actually do this. Plus it all water. Right there, 22,000. Out of what, 100 that I needed? 140 something? I got 12. Yeah. Skills. Yeah. I choose that one for 3. That one for 4. Now. That gives me the ability to use less power. Why didn't I do that before? I don't know. Where'd you hurt? Come on, it's not poor. It's not poor. It's medium. We'll say medium. Look, I'm in the blue. I wish it would like tell you like while you're in here what it is. Not just give you that bar, just also say like right underneath where the location is. Do harvest, poor, moderate, optimal. It'd be nice. A little quality of life there. It'd be nice. I wouldn't complain. Still poor. Oh, is it still poor? You got one more bar. Excuse me. One more bar to go, apparently. Boring time, I know. I know. I'm sorry about the boring time. But I need to get this water, because I can't do really anything else. I'm trying to build that buggy to put out in the deep desert, but I can't build a buggy to put out in the deep desert because I don't have any water. Optimal. Grab fiber. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know there's another spot right around here. I just can't remember. Why can I not remember? OWS, it's going. Not sure what you mean with that. How's it going? Oh, how's it going? Okay. Besides not being able to find water. You know, just, you know. I'm in the bottleneck right now. I did gather a little bit more water. I guess I'll just have to be happy with what I gathered. Not nearly what I wanted, but... There. So I have all of those parts, which now need to go to salt. Here. Need Buggy. Right, Buggy. Here. Oh, I need hydraulic pistons. That needs water. Getting anxious for getting off work? I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell at all. Issue, engine. Hydraulic pistons. Where do you get those again? Those from base, it's right over there. They are, aren't they? Also the Atreides base up there. Which one is it? Aegis. Yeah, it's not much longer, man. You only got, what, 2 hours? 2 hours before you get off of work. And that gave me 45 hydraulic pistols. There you go. Fastest way to get in and out of there. Where's the other one? Not somewhere. I don't think it's that one. I think it's that one up there that I wanted to go to. Oh, this one.
Identify yourself. Huh?
There's a passage that there. We go.
Who goes there?
Who's there? I see someone. There's someone here. Interloper.
There we go.
Enemy up the infrared.
Easiest way to get in and out of those bases. Don't even have to fight. If you want to test to see how you're going to do in the deep desert zone A, fight those guys. See how you do. If you can beat them solo, you can solo in a dungeon. Other than this, now I have 77 hydraulic pistons. Okay, stop bouncing. Okay. Sentinel jacket. Thank you. Spark knife. Where's it? 69. Yeah. Okay. You in there, you in there. Generator, yeah, I don't need that. Want that. You are going to. You. Nope. You. You. But not. Change those out. Now you can go away. Buggy engine Mark 5. Now I can make that. Buggy engine Mark 5. Thank you. This one I need 8 more. Ooh, that's how many I Here's the engine. Got the storage Mark 5. Guess I could have hauled off on that one. Just on a smaller one. I had to come back and forth a lot more. And you done now? You are done. There. Now everything goes through here. Because who doesn't really want to? What's it take for that? Copper and duralumin. There we go. Sell those down. I just gotta use up all those mediums and smalls, and then I can start making large fuel cells. Medium was used. Let's use another one. Five minutes. So in 5 minutes, we're gonna have lots of water. I should have enough to be able to make the last of the duraluminum that I need, because all I need is 90 something to make. I need to make 4 of these, 1 of these. That's it. So that takes. I actually only need 6 more for that. Can I make 6? Make 2. Come on, keep going up. Eight. Plus another corpse. 4 minutes on that one. $45 and $45. I have 2 of them. Why not use both of them? I already have engine. I need the PSU now. And water. I used all my water. I used all my water. All my water. Good thing you had another one of these getting ready to be done. 3 minutes. Yes, the bottleneck of water. This is what it looks like. We hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how not to be a dumbass. $25 each. Now it's 170 for each of these. Okay, so I have the chassis, I have the front, I have the back, I have the storage, I have engine, I have the PSU. Now I'm making the treads. Once all 4 treads are done, then I gotta take the Cutteray off of there. I can actually do that now. Okay. I have the last of the water. Next. So I just need one more. It's getting there. Need to craft one more. Watch. There we go. Knew that was going to happen. That was exactly what I was just going to say. Watch, I'm going to sit here, and just before they're done, it's going to finish up on that body. How's the corpse? That's 90,000 water that's getting worked on again. Salt. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 of those. 1 PSU. Should be everything we need. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting to our goal. Now, it is Thursday. That means we will have 1 day of using this buggy in the deep desert. 1 day. And that is it. Actually, no, we'll have Monday too, so we'll have 2 days. 205 is pretty good, right? Yes, I hate when the ornithopter falls to the ground. It's a personal thing. Very personal. There. You hear any weird rubbing or anything? It's the kitten. She decided that my microphone stand is the perfect thing to rub her head on. Her, and then 600 meters. All of it. Fuel. 95. Let's see what I can do. This is Strategizing right here. And 126. Now, every time we mine. We have enough power, right? Titanium. More Strategizing. Oh my god, go to there. Oh, there we go. And this was the goal for today. Get a buggy up and running in the deep desert so we can get mass amounts of Strategizing and titanium. Look at this, just in that short time. This is where it's at. We could even get some aluminium. Even though I wouldn't want to transport that back to the base. Be heavy. And over here is nice because you have all this stuff and you don't really have to worry about the worm. However, as Brad found out, you still have to worry about the worm. I'm gonna keep going. One of those times to pull out the assault. I mean the scout. So next time, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the scout out here. We're gonna scan for resources because right now, I've never scanned this area. what's going on here? Bit early for griefing POS, yeah. Okay. That's what you're gonna say. Alright, let's go to Buggy. Get out of here, and then we're gonna go to Assault, and we're gonna go here and here. And this way, we need to bring all of our resources back. Could always next week change it up. Do the spice refinery out in the deep part in like E9, and then that'll be a free base. Do a free base here as well, and do this one with just the buggy in there, just like I'm doing. Then also have a little section that I make, like I'll raise it up and then just have a middle area where I can have the refineries on it to be able to do strategizing and titanium. And then I just have to have water, and for water, I'll just do bodies out in E. Or actually, I can do passive out in E, since it's hard to get bodies out there. But in A, since it's so easy, I can just do bodies out there. But that means we gotta build up a bunch of resources for that. Yeah. There'll be a lot to think about tonight. What do I want to do? Do I even want to go out there now and just take most of the base down on the DD? Take stuff out of there, like redo this base that I currently have, like raise up. Always valid questions there. Do we want to change things out, or do we not want to change things out? We have a lot more running all over the place, so. Guys, but not a fan of that one yet. Okay, so we now have that. Let's go ahead and make more stuff. You know, turn some stuff off because I don't need it on. You disable. You done. Ooh, I forgot to move stuff out. Let's not make those just yet. Let's make aluminium. And then disable it. And disable it. Takes down power usage. This takes a lot more water. Make another one of them. I need 5 in each one of them. What I can do is I can come up here. Really should have brought them with me in my inventory so I can split them all up. Take those out. Plus those 3. Split those. Another one. You get another one. You get another one. you get another one. And you get another. I have 5. So that means that I need to make a lot more of them for tomorrow. I can make 2 and that's it. And I can do that. We're gonna disable for right now. You're still going on that, so I got 200 and something of them getting made. It's gonna give me a lot of the ability to make a lot of aluminum. I got 21 and that's it. This one I still have more aluminium that I can process, but we're gonna have to do that another time. Because we're actually gonna call it a day today. Yep. Brad's getting off early, so we're gonna go out to the deep desert in the clan world. I want to have a little bit of break. I don't want to go directly from this directly into that, because then I'm just gonna burn myself out. So I want a little bit of a break. Get something to eat, maybe. You know, relax. But other than that, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I do appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.